hope you're having a fabulous month. You know, it is your choice as to whether you do or not. I was just sitting here thinking about what might be something good to have as a weekly message and what do I want to say to you? And I was staring up at my bookcase, which is probably 6 or 7 feet tall. I can barely reach the top shelf, and this book just jumped out at me. Not literally, it didn't literally fall on the floor, but it did jump out at me, and I picked it up and I thought, well, somebody gave me this book along the way. I don't know where I got it. It's Sacred Secrets: Finding Your Way to Joy, Peace, and Prosperity. And it's got a foreword, or it's featuring Michael Bernard Beckwith. I know him. And I thought, well, now how cool is that? So that's what this is it is not a secret to finding your way to joy, peace, and prosperity. And then I got to looking at it, and I got to looking at the chapters, which resonated with me in other words, the chapter titles. I am not a reader. I I sleep with books, and this one is so nice and neat and clean. I've not even slept with it yet. And but the chapter titles: Unity with God, that's number 1. Unity with God, that's your self source. That's your source of all that is. In fact, the first one is about the source and co-creators with God. And as I got to looking at the different chapters, the next one is exploring the law of attraction. And it's not necessarily about the law of attraction any longer. It's about being that attraction, not thinking that you're attracting something to you. It's about being what you wish to attract. So this book may actually be out of date. And then I got to looking farther, and it says life lessons. That's another section. And I realized I know some of these authors: Susan Howard, Sherry Franklin, Silva Sumter, uh, 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 Wendy Gregg Purcell, Gary Simmons, James Trepton. And then I realized that it was probably put out by Unity. Anyway, because there are a lot of Unity people there. Anyway, life lessons is about really learning the issues. What is it that triggers you? And asking yourself, why does it still trigger you? And when was the first time it triggered you? Because in those energies, in that frequency, that's how you evolve, is by learning those lessons. Shifting consciousness, shifting your awareness into something that is the knowledge is within you. And then there's other sacred secrets, powerful beyond measure, the law of wholeness, which is really the true thing. It's not the law of attraction. It's the law of wholeness. It's the law of being whole unto yourself, and knowing that as you are whole unto yourself, you will actually then naturally, magnetically attract others that are whole unto themselves. And I was looking in my bookcase, and there were lots of books about witchcraft, about fearless living, about finding yourself, about, finding who you are, discovering your true nature. You can have it all. I'm just reading titles, can you tell? And I realized that's the problem, is that we're looking for this book to bring us joy, peace, and prosperity. And the only person or the only energy that can bring you joy, peace, or prosperity is you. We have spent much of our lives looking outside of ourselves, looking beyond where we are, or where we think we are. And our search for self. When by looking there and focusing in our glasses, we've missed the point. We should look here and focus in our glasses there. We should look within ourselves because that's really where the answers are. I think that's why people sort of, people, a few, have argued with Adironnda because their message is very simple. It is truly about finding the soul, the center, the core of love within yourself and allowing that love, center, core, to radiate out beyond your physical being so it then can indeed touch others. Now that's the message. And that's the simplicity of it. So, I mean, you may get nuggets of information. I bought a book about what clutter is trying to tell you because I have a tendency to be a little cluttery kind of person. And I got nuggets of information about that I thought, oh, so they resonated with me. So you get a book like this, and something within it may resonate within you. And you go, oh. And you hear something or read something in a way that it speaks to your heart more so than you have in the past, or more so than those words have in the past. I mean, surprisingly enough, there's not much new in the universe. So a lot of the teachers are saying the same thing. The way Adironnda says it is much simpler than many. And they have a tendency to kind of zing right into the center, the heart of where the crux of the issue may lie, and sort of peel back the banana to get to the meat of the issue. So, as you're going through this next month of independence, of creating and the discovery of self, once again, because we've discovered yourself many times, see what's still there that pushes your buttons. See how many times you actually get the opportunity to change your bracelet. See if you're still passing judgment on yourself, or are you finding the secret that is within yourself and uncover it so it can radiate beyond, so others can experience it as well. That's my message for today. I love you all. Namaste, y'all. Namaste.